Oh, what's up, everybody? Mr. H1 here. Yeah, I know it's been a while since I've done a vlog anyway. The last video I done, is where I was driving the stick shift on the 30-year-old Dodge. Yeah, so, with my dad's anyway, so I went over to his house to go pick it up. I just parked my truck there. Because I was taking my lawn tractor, to get fixed. I know a guy who will fix it, but it's going to take a while. Probably need a new engine, something like that. I told him, it'll be all right. Just keep it till spring. Because I'm not like in a hurry to have it anyway, and he won't charge extra for keeping it until then. And so I won't have to rent a trailer. Yeah. So anyway, I just went and got the wheel ramps and just loaded up on the back of the pickup, and then just hauled it over there. The video I made was like. I had to make it a little pet stop or at food line and before it turned in to go pick up my truck. And then so anyway, I did explain a little bit about keeping your foot in the clutch and gear, but like if you're stopped. So the reason why it's not a good idea to do that is because it's going to do something with the flywheel. Well, no, not the flywheel, it's the throw parent. And plus, another way of doing it, like you can't rest your hand on the shifter. There's people who keep on resting their hand like around the shift knob itself. And what that does is like put a little pressure on the shift lever, and then the shift forks and then the gears and stuff. It's gonna do some wear on it, possibly on your slave cylinder. And then, same thing if you're stopped and you're up a hill, you can't keep your foot in the clutch and gear the whole time. So you had to keep your foot in the brake in neutral. And some cars have like hill assist, like whenever you take your foot off the brake, when your other foot's in the clutch in gear when you're about to take off. Some cars don't do that, so sometimes you have to do a click. But if you have a car behind it, just put on your, like if you had the parking brake handle, just pull that up and just wait until you just get the friction point with your foot a little bit out of the clutch and a little on the gas, and then release the handbrake and then go. So it's another trick that I learned a while ago. So yeah, I consider it like a next vehicle stick shift, and I can still keep this truck. And then, so it's on that link from Engineering Explained. Anyway, I got my hair cut. Yeah, it's been over a month. Back in September 28th. The hairstyles I had over there, it seems like I should move back to upstate New York. Yeah, well, I got my regular stylist back. Well, no, actually, the one that moved back to New York, that was my regular stylist. It's just that the times I was going in, she wasn't there, so I had this other one from Long Island to take over, just do my haircut. And she didn't do it the last time, so I went back to the other one from upstate New York. So I got the one from Long Island doing my hair. So, yeah, she did a good job on it. And what else were we talking about? Well, so anyway, I don't know why my old hairstylist will move back to New York. There's all kinds of problems going on there, and then plus, we have a presidential candidate come from there and said there's going to be jobs and stuff, and so far nothing's done anyway. So I won't even fucking move over there. Speaking about the presidential candidates, well, I know this is going to seem crazy, but don't hold it against me, but I'm about to cast my vote for Donald Trump. Yeah, I know, but I can't have a corrupt politician, to run in office again like we did 8 years ago. We're not going to have that same mistake all over again, but a lot worse. So far, right now, the FBI is doing a thorough investigation, and so far, the people they interviewed and other politicians that are crooked, they're lying through the whole thing, and then they found out otherwise it was true. And then about the 30,000 emails that's been missing from the server, and then about 4 men over in Benghazi got murdered for nothing, and then some other shit happened. Lost of jobs. We cannot have Hillary Clinton run as president. like her husband, Bill Clinton, former president, he's nothing but an adulterer, rapist, and sexual predator. It's ridiculous. You know, we have these kind of people run as president. Besides, there's like 4 women, or maybe more, but actually there's a lot of women that are saying something they've been sexually harassed by Bill Clinton. A couple of them have been raped by him. And then, so far, some other shit happened. And then, what was another crazy thing? Well, of course, Hillary's making things worse anyway. I mean, she freaking threatened the victims to stay quiet. And I'm thinking, oh, come on. If somebody told me that, I'd go ahead and get the police involved. I don't care what the fuck they do, because they're not going to do it anyways. So yeah, people like that are just all talk. Yeah, I know. I never liked the liberals to begin with anyway, because they're a bunch of idiots. The ones that are in office. Yeah, they're trying to steal away our freedoms, our rights. Put some phony agenda called gun control, which indeed, it wasn't the gun's fault, it was the criminal behind the trigger. What about the good people who needed a gun to defend themselves? I mean, as you know, Chicago, they have the highest murder rate than ever. I mean, it's catching up with Detroit. Like every time there's like a holiday weekend, there's like hundreds of people being murdered. And so far, nobody's doing anything about it. I don't think even the Chicago Police Department's doing anything, because why is it still happening? Yeah, I mean, of course, they had population decline since the 70s. People moving out because there's no jobs, and the unemployment rate was increasing. And then, some other stupid shit that happened there. Well, sure, they had years and years of corrupt politicians. And, especially weirdos going in there. And then what's even weird, that the Chicago Cubs won the World Series. Like, I didn't even want them to win the World Series, to be honest with you. I mean, especially that corrupt city. Like, I'd rather have New York to win, or, they're not in it, but I'd rather have Cleveland to win it. But, I mean, this is just fucking bullshit. Yeah, so anyway, just on my way to Selma, because we got a Donald Trump rally there, and I got some friends I'm going to meet up with for lunch, so we're just going to hang out until it's time for us to go there. So we had to go there like at least an hour before everything starts, so I can find a good parking spot. Yeah, so over in State Highway 42 and Cleveland School Road, I just had to make that left just so I could go over to US 70 bypass. And plus, I need to pass this truck anyway. I'm not going to be stuck for him for long. Stuck behind him for long. Yeah, so yeah, today I'm off, and then tomorrow, and then I come back on Saturday. Sunday, and then my next day off is next Thursday. I know the work week starts like from a Friday all till a Thursday, so that's why in that work week I had like Friday and then next Thursday off. But with Thursday off, it combines like I was off Monday, so it's like I had 3 days off this week. But technically, the pay period, the way it's set up, with Friday starting on Friday, ending on Thursday, and that's 7 days there. And I think I did request a day off on November 13th. So anyway, my plan is, just in case Trump loses as president, I am planning to move to Texas, because they're going to have a secession. They haven't had a secession since 1860, because the Civil War. But since they got sick and tired of these corrupt politicians from Washington, enforcing their stupid laws that just goes against their principles and goes against, the real laws. And so any stupid rule they're trying to push, like you know, anybody can use any bathroom they want, or trying to get rid of the Second Amendment. Like, they can't, you know, there's a couple states that already passed a couple laws that they're not going to allow the federal government to enforce and change laws on them. Wyoming, on the other hand, signed a bill a few years ago saying about the gun control law that they're not going to have the federal government enforcing them to make, you know, gun ownership illegal. Yeah, so that's good they did, and I think Texas did the same thing. And I think Texas have like better gun laws in this state. That, you know, you can do the open carry without a permit. So yeah, you can do that, or you can do concealed carry anywhere you want. But what I don't like is that these other businesses that don't even allow the guns there. Well, what if it's concealed carry? Well, they're not going to know you have it anyway because they don't have X-ray vision. So, I mean, people stop going there, but if I was in concealed carry, then I'd carry it just for my own protection and everyone else's. Just shoot that criminal dead alive. That way it won't happen again. Because, well, if you come to think of it, you know, you just told me about the Second Amendment, you know, so I don't think you should go to jail for it. And then another thing should happen, like, if you know about the Battle of Athens, well, I think it should happen again in case they rigged the election again. Because, well, this happened over in Tennessee back in 1946. It was by World War II veterans who came back, and there's a sheriff there who was crooked, and he keeps on rigging elections. Like, for some reason, he keeps on winning election after election after election, and it was just weird. And so what happened was that they keep on stealing the ballots and just counting them, and then just change the, you know, the whoever voted for the opposing candidate, they try to change it to theirs. So, of course, the World War II veterans got, you know, fed up about it, so they went to the local armory gun shop. They had all kinds of rifles and shotguns and everything, and that's when they shot them up. You know, they were saying for their right against, you know, the tyrannical government. Because, I mean, that happened many times. You know, if you think about, like, around the Revolutionary War. So it's going to come to that. Especially with people doing evil stuff, you know, committing sins. Now, our Lord is going to probably take charge and just punish us. So if we did right, then that wouldn't happen. If you're doing right the whole time, then you'll be able to, you know, survive it all. I mean, your soul will be regenerated. You know, it'd be allowed in the kingdom. But if you haven't, and you've just been bad the whole time, and sins and all that stuff, then you have no chance. Your soul will be destroyed, or you get sent to hell. Either way. Yeah, so enough politics and religion. Probably nothing planned up yet. I still haven't planned a Throwback Thursday video yet. Yeah, but I'll let you know something. So, still Clayton, so I still got like a long way to go to Selma. And I need to get to, oh, okay, after this intersection, that's where bypass US 70 is at, and looks like we got a tractor trailer just backing up there. There's probably like not enough room in that yard there, so that's why he's backing up. I was thinking he should have somebody to stop traffic, though. That'd be a lot safer. Looks like he got a freight shaker. Oh, I got a pier belt behind me. See that? Poor boy. Oops. Yep, there's the old freight shaker, which is Freightliner. Yeah, I miss driving tractor trailers. So one day I drive one again. Yeah. Alright, and we're going to see how fast US Yukon take off to US 70 bypass. Yeah, just ignore the service engine soon light. This is a loose gas cap, but I mean, I replaced it last summer. Oh, and now we have a oil tanker truck, so that's going to slow us down. You know, I just hate when people are accelerating really slow on the freeway when the damn freeway is like, the posted speed limit is 70 miles an hour. Then you really have to floor it. You know, you're really giving her. I'm going to left lane. Yeah, I'm just giving her, eh? Alright, so that'll be all. Later.